Hello everybody. So we're just getting started here real quick. And I think the right place to start is a little bit of an explanation. So right now it's early May, and I've been working on the Rodeo Day competition. Oh, I should actually pull that up, shouldn't I? That would make sense to do. So the Rodeo Day competition is a competition. It's put on by a bunch of universities and Lincoln Labs. And basically the goal is, at least the stated goal, is to try and learn about how people are finding bugs. How are they fuzzing? How are they actually working? And try and get a comparison between a whole bunch of different techniques. And to do that, they put out this monthly public competition where you go in, you grab some binaries, and you find bugs in it. They've injected a whole bunch of bugs into each of these applications. And then after you find them, they've got this API, you submit them to them, and you get results. Now, most of the competitors are universities. Looks like Northeastern University actually has one of their labs running most of these. And this one is run by University of Bonn. Everything else currently is Northeastern, and then me. So I decided I was going to give this a try and see where things stood. You'll notice that as of right now, I'm doing much worse than any of the other results. Part of that is that I'm still trying to get stuff up and running. We've only managed to put about an hour and a half to 2 hours worth of work into it so far. And I'm only looking at one of the 4 applications right now. However, while I was working on this, I realized it'd actually be really nice to be able to visualize it, because one of the applications is a JPEG decoder. It is well, actually 2 of them are libJPEG code. It's had a whole bunch of additional bugs added to it. And thinking back to when we did the Windows 95 fuzzing, geez, it's been almost 2 years, I think. That was really interesting to watch the mutations as they happen. So what I wanted to do was, let's put together a visualizer for it so we can actually keep this running live. And that's what we're doing today. We're going to take this. I currently have AFL running, and I need to make it extensible so I can add more fuzzers later, but we can worry about that later. For now, we're going to build a visualizer for what we currently have running. That way I can push that out and have that running live all the time. So, to get started with that, let's jump in here. We're going to actually take a look at the box. Oops. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about the actual competition, because I have it running. I have recorded all the work I've done so far on it. However, it's been requested that I don't release those videos until after the current competition ends. Basically, they want to make it fair for anybody who's trying to compete. So if I show my what techniques I'm using and the results I'm getting, people could use those to inflate the results of some of the other stuff. And it's easy enough to do. I've got all the recordings, and then come June when the competition ends, I'll start uploading those, and we'll get all the results. However, for now, it's a little bit confusing because, I'm talking about a competition I've been working on, because for me, I've been working on this for, a little bit of time now. But the videos that people can actually watch haven't been released yet, so time's a little weird, but yeah. In any case, we're going to come in here into the scripts directory, and we need to build some things here. The primary thing we're going to be building today is a flask app. Well, there's actually 2 pieces here that are pretty primary. One is a monitor loop. Right now, whenever I get results, I have to manually run a script to take that result and throw it over to the Rodeo Day API to submit it as a crashing input. So we're going to build this monitor script to actually watch for those and handle them. Then the other thing we're going to do is build that visualizer so we can actually watch the results come through as they come through. So yeah, let's get started real quick with that. I'm going to make the Vim visualizer. This is just going to be a really simple Flask app. And because it's been a while since I've done that, we're just gonna look this up real quick. While I've used Flask a fair amount, it's been a little while since I've done anything with it, really. Okay, and I also want to remember how to do Flask static. It's a static view that takes a relative and serves it. Okay. So we have this, and I want to do flask app is equal to visualize to python.m flask run -- host 00000. Okay. We're using Python 2, so the first thing we're going to do is virtual in okay, let's try this again. Did I actually remember that entire invocation script? That's relatively impressive. So this right here is going to be the VM that we're actually going to run everything from once everything's set up. So we should really do 192 or 172 17 167 117 port 5000. Hey, look at that. Looks like this all works. Cool. So what are we actually going to do here? So a couple pieces we want to do here. One is list images. And so what we're going to do here is we want to import OS, import random. Ops is equal to os.listdir static random.choice ops. Right, so what getImage is going to do now is it's going to list everything in the static directory, and it's going to return one at random. I'm printing it because I don't remember off the top of my head if this includes the dot and dot files. If it does, we don't want it to include those. Ooh. Interesting. What did I do wrong? Oh. A couple actually called it. Okay, yeah, no, it's doing exactly what we wanted to do. Because I don't remember how to do it. Flask refresh header. Okay. Is that right? No, we want it to be string 1. Ah! Cool. This is doing about what I wanted to do. Okay, let's actually go grab some of these results. Oops, that would help if you got this right. Cool. So this is just rendering different images that we 3 seconds sounds appropriate. Cool. Oh, that looks like about what we want it to look like. So I will check this one off real quick. Let's actually kill you for now. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit more complicated. So every 5 seconds, we'll check to see if there are new output. I realize what I'm doing is complete gibberish to anybody, but so basically what we're passing in here is the challenge ID. It's a Rodeo Day thing. I explained it in one of the streams or one of the recordings I haven't published yet. So you'll see that later. But we need it to submit files, essentially. I actually don't know what my username here is. I am sane. So this is the path we want. For anyone curious what I just did there, I created a sub-process for Vim to actually go through and check, so I could actually go in my shell and do it. So we're going to iterate through all of those. The reason we're doing this, the scene thing, is because we want to make sure that if any files don't, and we want to only process things one time, not every single time that we see them. Like, not every 5 seconds. Okay, so those are all the results we have. Is there an easy way to do this? Because I want to get the full... Okay. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do at all. So we're making this to be the full path now. Like copy. Dupe? No, that's their FD stuff. That's not what I want. This is actually probably the right way to do it. Make a symlink. pointing to source named destination. How do I want to do this? I think so. I need to give a custom name for each of these links. I think. Just hash it real quick. Okay. That looks acceptable. You know what? We should be doing it this way. There we go. And our destination is F. So now there's a link to it. And now we also need to do... Again, I realize this does not make any sense at all to you right now. And I do submit.submit. Did I just say it was submit.submit? Yes. I think this is what I want to be doing. Yeah. See, I knew that was crazy talk. I mixed up the order here. Cool. Okay, so after a quick break here, I think we're back where we want to be. Let's see here. I believe this is all up and working now. Alright, the only thing I want to do here is I want to make it so that these are .jpeg files. Just the browser will render it a little... Yeah. So we're starting this in screen because really we're going to have this just be up and running. Okay, so coming over here, we have this working, and this working. So, what is in here? You know what? Yeah, I'm fine with this.
solutions to our problem. Government is the problem.
I mean, this is an option. Now there's one more thing to do here, which is we need to get OBS set up. So we're doing the regular flavor of OBS here. I don't know if it's the right decision or not. Okay. Like, I don't know if it's the right answer or not. The Streamlab ones has some benefits because I think it integrates with Monster Cat, but I don't remember exactly how. No, it was only to the Twitch stuff, right? I think that's right. Okay. Got this set up. How do I do this? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Where's what I'm looking for? Oh. That explains what's going on. Okay, so this is not going to work, actually. What I'd hoped here is that I could just create a bunch of these and it would all just work. Okay, let's go back and fix this then. Just make a table, call it a day. Oh, crap. Oh. Okay, so I think this looks about where I want it to look. I'm not thrilled with how it looks aesthetically, but it works, right? Like, we're getting a bunch of output, and we're throwing it across. The only steps I still have to do here are I want to set up some music, so it's playing music while this goes. And get it set up so it's actually streaming. And unfortunately, both of those involve lots of credentials and stuff, so I'm not going to do those parts on stream. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good. I'm gonna get it ready to go and start it all up, and hopefully this just keeps going for a while. So thanks again, everybody who took a look at this. Let me kill the music before I talk real quick. Thanks again, everybody who tuned in and watched through this. I know it's a little bit different than what I usually stream, but hopefully it is still interesting to people that getting to see some of this work to visualize things, to just get a good idea of what our fuzzer is currently doing, can be very useful when you're trying to fuzz things, because sometimes, you know, you're fuzzing something and you have no idea what kind of output you're getting. So having something showing, you know, helps. It's not necessarily the most useful thing in the world, but it gets us someplace at least. So with that said, I think we're about done for today. I'm going to get this all up and running, and hopefully this will go live, and it'll be going for most of the month. I will say that hopefully throughout the month I'm going to keep adding to this, so that rather than just doing the JPEG fuzzer, we're going to get some of the other fuzzers up and running, and we're going to have to do some modifications to this to visualize some of those results too. In any case, thanks everybody for tuning in, and I will see you all later. Bye.